Welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Wednesday, October 26th, 2016, and we're excited to have Gates in the studio with us today. Whenever you guys are ready, you can jump into your first song. today. You guys have recently redeveloped your sound quite a bit with the release of your new album, Parallel Lives. What was the inspiration behind like incorporating new gear and whatnot? And can you talk about the new gear that you're using?
Sure. Well, here today I'm using this Electribe sampler. That's pretty much the only piece of new gear that we have with us now. But we did play a lot of I played a lot of piano and Rhodes piano, and we even used like an omnichord, which is this weird instrument that kind of pre-plays chords. It's kind of like a beginner's instrument, but it has this really interesting sound. So we just kind of had a lot of this stuff. Actually, Arms had a lot of this gear that we didn't even know he had. So
Yeah.
Had an old Roland drum machine. What was it called? A TS
707,
Yeah, TS 707.
Yeah, he's got a really nice.
Dude's
got
got
Rhodes
quite the
on there.
collection.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
so-
the main thing was all our previous stuff was all guitar driven.
Yeah, we just kind of
And
wanted to push
we just
ourselves.
kind of wanted to expand our sound. So we had all this stuff laying around collectively, and we were just like, hey, why don't we use this? And yeah, that basically dictated the writing process.
Okay. It's good to, I mean, because you guys have been a band for how long? 6 years, you said?
Correct.
You've all been together, which is a long time, to be in a band with the same people. I mean, redeveloping your sound, keeping it fresh is really important. So that's really cool. You were able to like find these, this equipment and like redevelop your sound a little bit. I heard there was a Frank's hot sauce bottle involved as well.
There was.
We incorporated
Yeah,
some
I played a
cayenne.
bottle of Frank's.
Wait, who played the Franks?
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
That's how did that come about?
Very
Was that
good.
an accident?
Very
Were you
rhythmic. No,
eating
I
lunch
think
one
Watts
day?
played it. Our producer
yeah,
played
it was
it.
Watts.
You're right, it was
Ah.
Watts.
What were you were playing something else, though. We were all doing percussion all together
Yeah, we had
in the
like
room.
6 or 7 of us.
All
Yeah, we
just
wanted to
random
do like
stuff.
a percussion circle type sound. It's on the song
Yeah.
Left Behind on Parallel Lives. And
Ah.
he was just hitting stuff with a Sharpie marker. Like seriously, he was trying to find like a sound. And it had like this, it was like modulating because it was half full of hot sauce.
Yeah.
So depending on where you hit it, it had kind of a different tone.
Sure.
So we were like, that's cool. Why don't we just do that?
Let's just do it.
And we ended up actually like dragging it into the next part of the song too because it sounded so cool. We're just like, keep playing it. It's awesome.
Highly
so,
advanced piece of
yeah.
music equipment.
So now I got to bring Frank's with us on tour. Like,
Do you like bust it out live on stage? No.
Totally should. That's
Yeah.
a great idea.
I
That
took a
would be
few
funny.
dabs
That
of it
smooth, buttery
as
tone.
we were recording,
Yeah.
and he got mad because he thought it would
It
change
has to
the
be
sound.
like that level, though, like
Yeah,
half full.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I yelled at because I
that's a
used it.
precise level.
Oh,
gotta tune
see, it screws up the sound. You can't use it. You got to
That's
keep
what
it at
they
the same
told me.
level. Spice it up a little bit. Spice up
Yeah.
the performance. Well,
Gotta give it to you for that one.
yeah,
It was good.
dad jokes. We'd love to hear your next song, you guys, whenever you're ready.
Sure.
Cool. once again, like we were talking about before, you guys have been a band for quite some time, and you've been making music for a long time prior to that as well. In your opinion, what is the most challenging thing about the music industry to you, but also in turn, like what's the most rewarding thing for you about being a musician in this industry?
I think for us, the most rewarding thing is just writing songs together, just jamming out these ideas that we bring to the table, and then going to the studio with that. And you know, Kevin has produced like everything we've done so far, along with Mike Watts and things like that. And we just love sitting in the studio and just making weird sounds and just, you know, tracking out these ideas and just, you know, constantly editing everything. And I think that's definitely the part we enjoy the most, being in the studio and recording.
I mean, you just got to keep looking at the positive sides. It's interesting because, I mean, the longer your band is a band, you kind of have to incorporate other, you know, record labels and managers and booking agents and things. And that's always like an interesting thing because you have other personalities involved, and it's like an interesting little stew of people. But I mean, we're lucky enough to have a lot of cool people that work for us, so they've kind of eased that transition a little bit.
That's good. Your team's important, you know, at the end of the day.
100%.
Yeah. And to focus on the creative process too is like, I mean, that's the core of it. If you don't love what you're doing, then, you know, what's the point?
Exactly.
But, yeah. It makes it harder to put up with the challenges of the music industry because I'm sure, I mean, it's fluid and like ever changing. And, you know, again, you're redeveloping your sound again. And yeah, but have maintained, you know, a band for 6 years, which is impressive.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And you're headed to Nashville. So your tour starts technically tomorrow, yeah?
Right, with All Get
Awesome.
Out and Microwave, which we're super stoked to play with those guys, both incredible bands. And Microwave we played with before at some random festival.
Cool.
And yeah, they're awesome. So we're definitely stoked for the tour.
Yeah, Long Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. You, when does the tour go till? So it starts tomorrow.
November 18th, I believe, is the last day in Texas.
Cool. Very, very cool. And you're going to spend a couple days down there.
In Texas? Yeah, we
Yeah.
have like three shows. But Kevin
Okay.
has family down there too, and Texas is always fun for us.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing a lot of down south, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's getting colder, so it'll be nice and warm still, hopefully.
I was going to say that's a strategic move. That's very smart for you to like head down south as soon as
Right.
it's dipping to the cold, you know.
Yeah,
It's
kudos to
There's a
certainly
bunch-
like that here.
There's a
Right.
bunch of
Set that
birds.
up.
Well, there's a bunch of birds.
Bunch of
south.
You're just migrating.
You're right.
Temporarily migrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got the right idea. Yes, I support that.
Great job, guys.
We'd love to hear more music whenever you guys are ready.
Cool. Thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah. Audiotree Live, and we are here with Gates. Their album, Parallel Lives, is now available online, so definitely check it out. And they will be coming back to Chicago on October 29th to play at Shiver's Tavern, so Chicagoans, you should definitely go to the show. It's coming up in a couple days here. So, yeah, we would love to hear another song from you guys whenever you're ready.
You got it.
Cool, cool. This is Audiotree Live. We've got Gates in the studio with us today. It is Halloween season, which is super hard to believe because this year just completely flew by. But you guys were playing a Halloween show on your tour this year, I believe in
Correct.
Ohio? You
Yeah,
said?
Cleveland.
In Cleveland. Very cool.
Lakewood.
In Lakewood? Not sure where Lakewood.
I think
pretty
it's
much Cleveland.
It's Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cool. And you
Suburb.
guys, suburb. That's it's on Halloween itself on the
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
31st. Cool. And you have coordinated costumes for it. We've
Yes.
talked about,
Yes.
but we're keeping it secret. We're not going to tell anybody. You have to go to the show, even if you're in Chicago. You got to drive to Cleveland and go see them. Yeah.
We've never done this before.
No.
I think we played on Halloween before, but we
Yeah.
just like didn't dress up. It was
Yeah.
super lame. And our buddy Adam Voss, he was on tour with us with Pianos Become the Teeth. He was doing merch for them. He was the only guy that dressed up on the tour, so
Yeah.
it was just like I felt kind of bad. It's like
He had this really
Like,
great,
oh, yeah.
fantastic Mr. Fox, like paper mache, like head thing.
Nice.
It was
That's awesome.
And like no one dressed up, and like no one saw it. It was like he was
Oh,
so bummed.
man.
It felt so bad.
Yeah, you put
I
that much
saw it, though.
effort.
It looked great. We all
so
saw it.
we're stepping it up this year. We're gonna dress up, but yeah, you got to come to the show to find out.
Stepping up your Halloween game. That's good. It happens once a year. You've got on the subject of like costumes. Have you guys always been into Halloween, or have you ever dressed up in a really embarrassing Halloween costume? That you're very regretful
I'm not
of?
into Halloween at all.
Ethan's not.
Oh yeah,
into
you're
Halloween.
the
Take it over,
non-Halloween dude.
guys. I know you got
know,
something.
embarrassing.
I usually dress up, and I think I have this really cool costume idea.
I think I have this. Really.
And so I go through all the effort to put it together, and then no one knows what I am. And I think the biggest fail I ever had was I was sad Keanu, like the meme where Keanu Reeves is sitting on the bench eating a sandwich and he looks really sad. So I got like the exact outfit he was wearing, and I made a sandwich, and I would just like sit down wherever we were at, looking sad. And everyone was just like, "Are you just you?" I'm like, "Nah."
You were T-Rex
Damn it,
last year,
dude.
and that was awesome.
Yeah,
That looked
I
good.
did. I made a paper mache T-Rex head.
It was good.
You made
Last
it.
year,
That's
yeah.
creative.
Crafty.
That was
You got
very
something?
crafty.
You got something.
One year in elementary school, I dressed up as Ash Ketchum.
Oh,
And so I don't know if you remember, Burger King made these like toys. They were like Pokeballs, and
Yes.
you open it, and they were like the Pokemon were inside.
oh, I remember.
So I put those all around like a belt.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and my mom Velcroed a Pikachu onto my shoulder, like a plush Pikachu.
Nice.
Dude, I need a pic of this.
So-
yeah, for
Sounds so cool.
Pics
Yeah,
are
right?
I don't
didn't
think there are
happen.
any pics.
No pics.
Unfortunately, it's
Aw.
all up here.
Is that so? Are you saying that's the most embarrassing costume, or is
No,
that
that
the
was the
most-
sickest costume. Were we talking about sickest costumes or?
Yeah. Hey, I was gonna say that's not it. That doesn't sound embarrassing.
Yeah, no.
You could,
Sounds righteous.
yeah. You could dress up in that today, and it would still be relevant, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Except you'd have to probably like instead of a belt, throw the Pokeballs like across the room, like Pokego, and tell people
Yeah,
to go.
that's a little too new
Go catch
gen
'em.
for me.
Yeah.
I like it analog.
I am currently playing Pokemon in the van on a Game Boy Pocket.
Is it in your
So-
pocket now?
No, it's out there.
Fail.
Oh, total fail.
Missed
You should be.
opportunity.
Could you imagine in between questions just like playing the
Gotta
Pokemon?
keep leveling up.
Just
Yeah.
it's sitting right here. It's ready to be played.
There you
Got
go.
a space for it right there.
Yeah. But you said it was the old school Pokemon that you're playing?
Yeah, it's the original Pokemon Red on like an actual Game Boy, like old
The
school.
big fat Game Boys?
We just were at my parents' house, and
Yeah.
my mom, like, I was like, "Where is that?" And she found it and dug it out, and I was like, "I'm playing this in the van."
That's awesome. Well, you
Thanks,
guys.
Mom.
Yes. Shout out to his mom from Audiotree. You heard it here first. Well, anything to pass the time, you guys. You've got a long road ahead of you on this tour. But unfortunately, we only have one more song left to hear from you guys. So whenever you're ready, let's jump into it.
Sure.
Cool. This is Audiotree Live. We'd love to thank Gates for being here in the studio with us today. Thank you, guys. Good luck on your tour.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks to the viewers for tuning in today. And thank you to our crew for working their magic as always. Until next time.